Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final episode of Raw as we are going to the SummerSlam pay-per-view live this Sunday, July 7th, right here on WrestlePluss, as it is set to be one hell of an extravaganza. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, inside your main event, we have Rock, Roman, one-on-one this Sunday. But tonight, they go face-to-face, and that's not all, as we will be hearing from the #1 contender for the IC title in Swerve Strickland. We will be getting a one-on-one match as tensions grow with Katana Chance and Piper Niven. And we also have one hell of a banger as 1/4 in the BCC. Wheeler Yuta will go one-on-one with IC champion LA Knight. And in your main event, Jimmy Uso, Bobby Fish, one-on-one as they have a tag team championship match coming up this Sunday. It is going to be damn good. But ladies and gentlemen, we are now getting right into women's action as we are going to be seeing Piper Niven step up to the fray as she had one hell of a performance last week inside the triple threat matchup between Tiffany Stratton, Piper Niven, and Katana Chance. And as you see here, it was one hell of a splash by Piper Niven. And the entire WWE Universe knew in the end who stood tall, but she wasn't the only one who stood tall, as Katana Chance wanted more of her, as that was Katana Chance's first match back here in Universe Mode since getting injured by one Liv Morgan. And now that she is back, she is setting her sights on bigger and badder competition, and she wasn't pinned last week. And she says she wants more. She wants more of the competition, and she wants the baddest of the baddest. And well, with that, Piper Niven is definitely one that can come your way. As ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank each and every single one of you for stopping by in last week's video and watching, as that video is now doing absolutely insane. As we want to thank you guys for one hell of a night there. But here we go as the party is getting started, ladies and gentlemen. It is Katana Chance. Chance is here live, and she is ready to go as Katana Chance we'll be going one-on-one with Piper Niven here tonight. One of the little more harder challenges, if you ask me, here in her career that she is going to have to go through. But hard challenge or not, in the end, she knows what to do to walk away with the victory. We've seen Katana Chance in situations like this in the past where her back was against the wall, and we've also seen her walk away victor. We don't know if that same case will happen, as Katana Chance has recently come back from an injury here in Universe Mode. So everybody's question is, well, does she still have it? And if she does still have it, well, where is it? As last week we didn't see much of it, as she was staying out of the way for the most part. But hopefully tonight she gets her hands a little more dirty inside the squared circle. This one is definitely going to be interesting, to say the least. I want to thank each and every single one of you for stopping by once again. If you haven't done so far, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more. It definitely helps out right here on the YouTube channel, as we want to waste absolutely no time and we want to get right into the nitty-gritty, because that is what you are here to see. As here we go, we are less than a week away from one of the biggest pay-per-views in Universe Mode history, the biggest pay-per-view in Season 3 history, as SummerSlam is coming your way. And look at that now, as beautiful takedown there by Piper Niven. Niven absolutely fired away here tonight. You can't blame her, as Piper Niven going off on all cylinders. But you see now, look at this, is Niven thinking her next steps here, as beautiful Irish whip catches her and drops her right down. Now that right there by Piper Niven, those maneuvers being done the way they are being done, that right there is exactly what we look to see here in Universe Mode. That is how you bring that women's division to the next level, as we've been talking about. And look at this now, continuing that string of dominance here tonight. Beautiful, beautiful work here. As I don't know if anybody else is wondering, but I definitely am. And well, that's if Asuka's watching this one backstage. This one right here is definitely a fierce competitor. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to go on commercial break. We'll be right back right after this. Coming your way live right here on WrestlePluss, where the SummerSlam pay-per-view, the second biggest pay-per-view of the entire year, is going down this Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. See you there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, oh, look at this now, as Piper Niven bringing Katana Chance right to the outside, and she is firing away on all cylinders. But as you see, SummerSlam dropping for you guys live this Sunday on WrestlePluss, as we are ready to come to you guys with the best of the best. And as we carry on here tonight in this one, Katana Chance going one-on-one with Piper Niven to start us off here tonight. Is look at this now, Katana Chance getting right back up to her feet. Referee trying to hold her back as Piper Niven getting into the ring, and that right there might have been, I was gonna say, a disadvantage for Katana Chance, but Chance turning it around here tonight, showing that disadvantage is an advantage as man, oh man. Beautiful kick out there, and look at that now as Piper Niven not playing any games. Wow, I mean, come on, talking about taking no prisoners here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at this now, Piper Niven continuing to stay in control here tonight. That is exactly what you want to see. As look at this now, wait a minute. Katana Chance might make me eat my words, and it seems like that is exactly what's being done here tonight as Chance now fires away here on Piper Niven. Niven could be in a bit of trouble here, and Chance catches her! Plants her head right into the mat. This right here has got to be wearing thin for Piper Niven. As man, oh man! I mean, unorthodox to say the least, as Katana Chance here tonight doing any and everything that she could do to walk away with the victory, and that right there, you cannot blame her. As look at this now, Chance, beautiful Irish whip there by Katana Chance, knocking off Piper Niven. Niven not knowing where she's at. Big power slam there by Katana Chance. We're seeing shades of that triple threat from last week as Katana Chance was lining her up for something like this. This time there's no third woman to get in the way. Is this over? Wow. Kicking out with a whole hell of a lot left in the tank. That is exactly what you want to see here in Universe Mode, and especially here in the women's division over on Raw, as they've had a slower start to Mayhems, and they've definitely been rising. And speaking of women's and women's divisions, is the Women's Continental Championship will be on the line at Raw Fully Loaded, and it is going to be a damn good event taking place 6 weeks from today. And look at this now, as Piper Niven bouncing off of the ropes. Straight up fly and a fly trap. This is it. No. Man, oh man. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we knew the beginning was coming to the end, but we didn't think it was happening like this. Niven with complete dominance into the cover. It's over. What a dominant victory here tonight. One hell of a victory. This was absolutely insane to see, and we just want to thank each and every single one of you guys for watching this one right here, as it seems like Piper Niven, well, Niven is she is on the rise here tonight. Last week was one thing, tonight was winning in singles competition. You can only assume what is next for Piper Niven. Well, later on tonight, we will be seeing Jimmy Uso go one-on-one with Bobby Fish, as they have a tag team match coming up this Sunday at the SummerSlam pay-per-view. But coming up next, we are going to be seeing a heated battle between the Intercontinental Champion LA Knight and one of the members of the BCC, Wheeler Yuta. You see, Sunday, I'm going to walk into SummerSlam and take that Intercontinental Championship from you. But tonight I stand over your shoulder. Tonight I look at you as you wrestle against Wheeler Yuta, and along with the pressure of the BCC, I give you the pressure of Swerve, and that right there, that's big pressure. Pressure you can't handle. Pressure that you're going to look at yourself in the mirror Sunday morning before you come to the arena, and it's going to set in, and you're going to realize that you picked a fight with a man that you cannot box with. I am too damn good for you and each and every single one of these men in this locker room. And come Sunday, you're going to see how much of a general I am. You're going to see how much of a man that I am. You're going to see how dominant I am when I step into that ring, because I'm leaving the talking for backstage. The times that you see me in the ring will be the times that I kick your teeth down your throat. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are making our way back down here to the arena, as we are going to be getting into action here tonight. One-on-one action between Wheeler Yuta and the man himself, LA Knight. We heard exactly what Swerve's thoughts were on LA Knight and on this matchup. And, well, now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be getting into the nitty-gritty, as these two men will be taking each other on. And what a matchup this one's going to be, as it seems like the BCC brought out Will Ospreay to maybe support Wheeler Yuta in this time, as Yuta has a whole hell of a lot to learn. And man, oh man, it's going to be good to see if he's able to learn it here tonight. In less than 3 days, we bring you guys the Mayhem 1-year anniversary show, a show that has been brought to you on Friday nights, and it's been pure wrestling. It has been non-stop, it has been action-packed, and it has been something that I am so proud to say that I am a part of. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are bringing you guys that show, we want to give you guys an exclusive arena-avail right here for Raw here in Universe Mode. We want to be able to give you guys all the sneak peeks to get excited, as Mayhem Anniversary will be one hell of an event, and only 2 days before the biggest party of the summer in SummerSlam. If you're looking forward to Mayhem Anniversary, hitting that thumbs up button and subscribing for more content on the channel, as more content is definitely coming you guys' way. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys then. Peace. Well, as we are back from commercial break, as you can see, this Friday is going to be one hell of an event. But to focus more on this matchup right here, the matchup that everybody wants to see. Ladies and gentlemen, it is LA Knight, yeah! And this one's gonna be damn good, as Knight has a battle coming up this Sunday with Swerve. And that is going to be one hell of a battle indeed. The shots have been taken back and forth each and every way they go. And here tonight, we are only gonna be seeing the precursor to what LA Knight says that he has in store for Swerve at SummerSlam. A lot of tensions have been rising since the beginning of this one. And ladies and gentlemen, we have been looking for an end, we have been looking for a middle, we have been looking for these two men to get their hands dirty and get their hands on each other. And ever since Swerve Strickland beat Robert Roode at Raw at the Beach a month ago, well, Swerve Strickland has only had one thing and one thing only in his limelight. And that one thing is the Intercontinental Championship. This one's going to be damn good. We want to waste absolutely no time, and we want to get right into it, as here we go. And LA Knight already firing off there heavy on Wheeler Yuta, as Yuta has no tough battle here tonight, going one-on-one with the Intercontinental Champion. Listen, if you ask me, Yuta has low-key kind of got it worse than a lot of superstars here in the BCC have had it, as you know, Will Ospreay is going into the Money in the Bank this Sunday, and although defeating Cody Rhodes is no easy challenge compared to the level of Will Ospreay, has definitely spoke volumes, as Yuta here tonight is going against somebody which a lot of people would like to argue success is him. As look at that now, beautiful work. And another knee strike there by LA Knight, doing any and everything he can to make sure he walks away with the victory here tonight. Is now into the cover. Is this one going to be it here? No. Only a 1 count for good measure, as you see here. LA Knight gonna have to really go into that wishing well, and oh, big knee right into the corner. The BCC's not looking too hot in this one, as LA Knight is keeping the gravy train going. Big kick there by Yuta, and now wait a minute, Yuta looking to use that maneuvers that he's learned in the past from Bryan Danielson to his avail here tonight, as no. Landing on his feet though, very cat-like maneuvers, but getting caught up here by LA Knight. Air raid crash. 2-0. Yuta kicking out, and Will Ospreay screaming at Yuta to kick out, making sure things go the BCC's way. Man, oh man, I mean, come on. We knew this one was going to be crazy here tonight. We knew this one was going to be hot and heavy, but what I can say is LA Knight is coming out with the woodworks. As look at this now. Oh, I don't even think the referee's going for the cover, as it seems like the referee is fixing a mistake made by Wheeler Yuta on the, or excuse me, by Will Ospreay on the other side. As wait a minute, this ain't good. This ain't good. Blunt force trauma. What? Wow. Well, I don't know if Will Ospreay is helping out a lot more than we thought he would. But Wheeler Yuta just kicked out of a goddamn blunt force trauma, as you see now, feeling the momentum dropping LA Knight down. Knight expected this one to be an easy one here tonight, but no, the BCC making sure it doesn't come easy for anybody who opposes them. Look at that, the twerk on the arm of LA Knight, just pulling back and dominating any and every way he knows how to. completely vicious and vile by one Wheeler Yuta here tonight, as Yuta now thinking about what to go for here tonight, but LA Knight moving him right out of the way, and out of nowhere, catching him, boom! Knight catching him on the mutton, 2, no, wow! Wow! LA Knight introducing a little something different here tonight, as it seems like the blunt force trauma didn't or wasn't able to get the job done. As wow, I never thought I'd say that, but what a match by these two men here tonight. And listen, I know the crowd loves Swerve, but there ain't getting over the love of LA Knight. And wait a minute, what the hell is this? Can we cut to the ring? Can we cut to the ring? Will Ospreay is in the ring, and he just attacked LA Knight, and now lining him up for that hidden blade, but what? That is Swerve! LA Knight's opponent this Sunday has come to the aid of LA Knight. Swerve Strickland now standing in the ring with LA Knight and telling him not to get too hurt too fast, as this one is going down this Sunday, and LA Knight was almost on the receiving end of a hidden blade. Ladies and gentlemen, this Sunday, July 7th, it is coming your way for the Intercontinental Championship, and that is not all, as inside your main event, it is going to be The Rock, Roman Reigns one-on-one, but later tonight, we will be seeing those two men as they are here and live and in living color, as they will be going face to face. But we want to remind you of what's coming up next. It is Jimmy Uso going one-on-one with Bobby Fish. Who's walking away with the victory? Let's find out. So it seems like I've gotten under the skin of Swerve Strickland and LA Knight. You don't like people interrupting your business. Well, let me tell you something. What I just did out there was the hottest the Intercontinental Championship picture has looked in a very long time. So if I was you, I'd say thank you. But I'm going to pass the buck off to Wheeler Yuta, Seth Rollins, or Claudio Castagnoli, as I have to climb a ladder this Sunday. A ladder that is going to decide if I am going to win the Money in the Bank. The Money in the Bank that I have no problem beating each and every single person, and a hidden blade will be delivered to anybody who opposes me at that threat. Because I am exactly that. I am a threat. I have been a threat for a very long time, and now a part of the BCC. I am a threat with a gang, and I am not going anywhere, bruv. And after this Sunday, you are looking at your Mr. Money in the Bank, and I will be coming after the championship. Whether it's the World Championship or the WWE Championship, I will do it with the full force of the BCC. Listen, Pierce. Tonight's a very high-stakes match for Bobby Fish. He wants to gain as much momentum as he can before we walk into SummerSlam this Sunday and win Money in the Bank and the Tag Team Championships. But the only way we can do that is with complete focus being on the match now. I usually wouldn't go around asking for favors, but CM Punk, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, those guys need to stay away from this. That is my beef. That is my drama, and I want to be able to support my boys and not have my drama get brought to the ring. So I'm just asking for one simple thing: just ban them from ringside. You know, Jimmy Uso has the bloodline. I'm not asking you to bring us into an unfair fight, but what I am asking for is for the scales to be tipped in an even favor. Can you make that happen? You know what? That might be one of the most realistic things that you've asked me to do. You bet your ass I can do that. But gear up, because your match is coming up next. In less than 3 days, we bring you guys the Mayhem 1-year anniversary show, a show that has been brought to you on Friday nights, and it's been pure wrestling. It has been non-stop, it has been action-packed, and it has been something that I am so proud to say that I am a part of. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are bringing you guys that show, we want to give you guys an exclusive arena-a-ville right here for Raw here in Universe Mode. We want to be able to give you guys all the sneak peeks to get excited, as Mayhem Anniversary will be one hell of an event, and only 2 days before the biggest party of the summer in SummerSlam. If you're looking forward to Mayhem Anniversary, hitting that thumbs up button and subscribing for more content on the channel, as more content is definitely coming you guys' way. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys then. Peace. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just want to thank each and every single one of you for watching this one, as we are in our final match of the evening. And if you don't know what that means, I'll say it for you. It's time for your main event. It is gonna be the mixed martial artist himself and Bobby Fish going one-on-one with the man himself, Jimmy Uso. This one's going to be interesting, as this Sunday, the leader there, Adam Cole, is going to be featured in a match with 5 other contestants. And that one right there will decide who is going to be the new Mr. Money in the Bank, as it has been a couple of months here in Universe Mode since we had a new Mr. Money in the Bank. So it is going to change the landscape, to say the least, as after this year's WWE SummerSlam, a lot seems like it is going to be changing, and I am definitely looking forward to it. As ladies and gentlemen, if you have been enjoying this one, if you have been enjoying the last one, if you've been enjoying all of them, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe for more content on the channel, because more content is definitely coming you guys' way, as SummerSlam is coming your way this Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and it is going to be a damn good event, as we are ready. We are definitely ready. This one is going to be fun. It's going to be fun as hell, and we are looking forward to it. As you see, all 3 members of the Undisputed Era in the ring and ready to go, as this one right here, a whole hell of a lot on the line here tonight when it comes down to momentum swaying in somebody's direction. But as you see here tonight, coming out, making his name known, the right-hand man, one half of the tag team champions, and he's here with Jimmy tonight. That is very surprising, as we did not think that he was going to show up with Jimmy. But ladies and gentlemen, the Usos are here, and this Sunday the Usos will be going 2-on-2 with the men themselves that you see in the ring. It will be Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong. One hell of a matchup that is set to be, as come on, that is dream match material written all over it, and it is going down this Sunday. That one is definitely going to be good. But ladies and gentlemen, comment your comment down below on what you think the match of the night is going to be. We have a whole hell of a lot of matches. 8 matches going down. That is going to be 2 Universe Mode episodes basically in one. It is going to be a damn good experience, as the Usos are here tonight. They let it be known last week that they were not playing any games with the Undisputed Era, and that going into SummerSlam, they were going to do any and everything that they had to do to make sure they walked away champions. And look at this now, as this one is underway. You see here Bobby Fish firing away here on Jimmy Uso, as Uso now goes up and down goes Bobby Fish. Goes Jimmy Uso, as Bobby Fish not playing any games. You see, the Usos have been very, very busy over the last couple of months here in Universe Mode, not only dealing with their own issues, but dealing with the issues of the Tribal Chief, dealing with the issues of The Rock. I mean, when it comes down to the main event of SummerSlam, the Usos play a very, very key role in the main event of SummerSlam that a lot of people wouldn't really think. And that is the fact of the matter, ladies and gentlemen, as we have a whole hell of a lot going down this Sunday, especially the Usos when it comes down to defending their championships. But then again, when the Usos, let's just say that's not the only thing on their mind, as you see Adam Cole trying to help out as much as he can here, as Bobby Fish takes him down. The numbers advantage looking in the favor of the of the Undisputed Era here tonight, as Roman Reigns has let it be known that Jacob Fatu will be arriving with him and Paul Heyman here tonight for the face-to-face. Between The Rock and Roman Reigns. One hell of an experience that is going to be, as we are getting this one done. And no, I mean, you can only imagine how pissed off Roman Reigns would be if Jimmy Uso doesn't walk away with the victory here tonight or at SummerSlam. You don't want to be on the list that Jay's on. Jay hasn't been around, and for damn good reason. He's been staying and steering clear of this whole situation when it comes down to Roman and The Rock business. He did the same thing WrestleMania season when it came down to Solo and Roman's business. Whenever Roman's beefing with anybody within the family, Jay usually tries to play neutral and stay out of the way. As you see there, a very high kick there by Bobby Fish, as we are going to be going on a commercial break. We'll be right back right after this. Coming up this Sunday inside your main event, it'll be The Rock and Roman Reigns going one-on-one as they will be going at it not only for the right of head of the table, but for the right to become WWE Champion. But that's not all when it comes to Rock and Roman. That's coming up next later tonight in your main event. We will be seeing The Rock and Roman Reigns go face-to-face to gear up for that epic SummerSlam match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a lot went down over the commercial break. As you see, main event of SummerSlam will be Roman and Rock, but as I'll give you a rundown, and wait a minute, Roderick Strong now taking a turnbuckle off of the ropes there as a super kick to the face and the back of the neck of Bobby Fish. Is now, look at this, Jimmy into the cover, but the turnbuckle being taken off by Roderick Strong. That right there showing that it's being played a key part in this matchup and a key part in what might have just absolutely saved Jimmy Uso. Look at this now, Bobby Fish. Look at this now, Fish looking to make Jimmy tap out here tonight. Got a little tongue-tied on the early ons, but Jimmy now might tap out here tonight when it comes down to Bobby Fish. As Fish looking to take down, no. I was going to say take down Jimmy Uso, but it's going to be a damn hard job to take down the right-hand man here tonight. As look at this now, locking it all in, not playing any games, continuing, keeping it going, and letting go once again as Bobby Fish not playing any games here tonight, firing away on all cylinders, doing what he has to do, and that is exactly the momentum shifter that everybody has been looking forward to seeing. And once again, having that submission locked in. And oh my God, the right-hand man of the Bloodline's tribal chief just tapped out as the Undisputed Era. The Undisputed Era and the Usos are brawling on the inside. Meanwhile, CM Punk dragging Adam Cole, tearing his shirt off, and now dragging him up the ramp. We knew Punk wasn't going to be done with Adam Cole yet, as these two men will meet inside the Money in the Bank this Sunday at SummerSlam. As Punk now, GTS! 5 weeks from this Monday will be the Fully Loaded Raw and Mayhem event. Says Fully Loaded, it's coming your way this year in show form, non-pay-per-view form, but the same rules will be intact. Every championship on the line, feuds getting paid off, so much more taking place at Raw and Mayhem Fully Loaded, as we will be going to Chicago in the United Center, and it'll be a damn good experience for each and every one of you, taking place August 5th and August 9th right here in WrestlePluss. Well, we have to focus on our main event coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, as Roman Reigns and The Rock will finally be going face-to-face, and we'll give you a little bit of backstage news on what's going down after the show when it comes down to CM Punk and Adam Cole. As Cole and Punk, this one is continuing to get personal, but ladies and gentlemen, we are back out here tonight for the finale of our chapter being closed. When it comes down to the prelude of SummerSlam, one Raw show left, and you are looking at it here tonight as Roman Reigns is ready for all-out war with the Tribal Chief this Sunday at SummerSlam, and you can see the entire WWE Universe, some boo him, some cheer him, but at the end of the day, with the two men on his side, he is completely unstoppable. You have a Samoan werewolf on his right, and on his left, you have one of the most important minds of professional wrestling history, the creator of ECW. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wise Man and Paul Heyman. And when you look at this right here, this image, you only think to yourself, who can stop the Bloodline? They are strong, they are powerful, they have Jacob Fatu and the Usos and a Tribal Chief. If you ask me, The Rock is going to be in for the fight of his life. He extended the hand over on Mayhem with Solo. But even as Solo gets involved, you have Jacob Fatu and the Usos. That is still a 3-1 advantage. Man, oh man. I don't think The Rock realized truly what he signed himself up for. That shirt, that hoodie that Roman's wearing, that might really be the truth. Levels above. And not just above me, not just above you. I'm talking above every single body when it comes down. When it comes down to this man right here, the Tribal Chief, no matter how many people boo him, the fact of the matter remains the same. And that is that Roman Reigns is your WWE champion. He fought his ass off from round 1 all the way to the finals of King of the Ring. And he defeated CM Punk in the main event of San Juan, Puerto Rico, Unforgiven. And walked away champion. Walked away the man. And like a nature boy used to say, if you want to be the man, you gotta beat the man. But well, The Rock wants something a little more than being the man. He wants the title. He wants to be head of the table. Oh man, oh man. Oh man, oh man. I mean, you talk about aura. You talk about a champion. You talk about levels above. Look no further, as Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu have got to be one of the most dominant men in WWE history. Roman Reigns grabbing the Samoan Werewolf from wherever the hell he has got to be one of the most smartest choices in Universe Mode history by Roman Reigns. He was down an Enforcer after WrestleMania, and he decided that Jacob Fatu was ready to step up. And if you think about it, Fatu has only had one match under his belt since arriving here in Universe Mode. And the aura of this man, the stock of this man has only risen up. And that is because of the man he is being led by. Because of the WWE Champion, Roman Reigns. This one's personal. You can see it in the eyes of Roman Reigns as Jacob Fatu and Paul Heyman go to the sidelines to cheer on Roman Reigns. Amazing that they are supporting him, as Jacob Fatu is, along with the Usos family, with the High Chief. Oh man, I mean, my God, if nobody wants to say it, then I'll say it. Complete chills being brought all throughout the arena here tonight, as The Rock has promised to show up and show out and show up is what he has done thus far. As man, oh man, wasting no time, making a beeline to the ring, and with great purpose, as The Rock over the last 2 months here in Universe Mode has been putting together a plan, a strategic plan to put down the Tribal Chief, to eradicate the bloodline, and to bring things back to how they once were. The Rock realized when it was him and Haku and Rikishi at the table to decide who would be Tribal Chief all the way back in Season 1. They realized they might have made a bit of a mistake in picking the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. This one is going to be hard-hitting. This one is going to be long-lasting. And you can only imagine so many words have got to be said here tonight. Man, oh man, we talked about aura. This arena is all full of it, as The Rock is here. He is ready to go, and the aura, well, it speaks for itself here tonight. We been doing this song and dance for over the last 2 months. Now, I covered for you at Unforgiven by telling the entire WWE Universe that you were here to support me, your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. But what were you here to do, cousin? You were here to mock me. You are here to disrespect me and everything that I've built for this family. The idea that came from you, Haku and Rikishi, which confuses me in a whole, which why the hell we are even standing in this ring. You claim the power went to my head. It didn't. I got wiser. I got smarter, and I got on the level of what the tribal chief needs to be at, and I captured the WWE Championship the way it needed to be done. The Usos weren't in line before, and now they are in line because of me. Jacob Fatu is here because of me. Solo Sikoa knows his place because of me. Whoa, 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 Roman. Let's not do this. Let's not play this song and game. Let's not lie in front of everybody, in front of the millions, in front of the people who watch you at home all the time, for the people who's going to watch us in the main event this Sunday. Let's not lie about what is being done here, and that what has been done here when it comes to bloodline business, it has been conducted on the side of Roman Reigns. And the truth and the fact of the matter is, bloodline business is a family thing. We do this together. The bloodline is a unit, and you have taken it and you have turned it into something that even you know this is not what it was supposed to be. Everybody looks at you, Roman Reigns finally getting the wins back that he deserves. Well, guess what, Roman? I see through that. This is not that. This is the power going to your head, and I need to stop you before it's too late. You disrespected the ancestors of the bloodline. Rikishi has paved his way so that you can wrestle in this ring, so that Jimmy and Jay can wrestle in this ring. And what do? All throughout season 2 of WrestleMania, you disrespect him. You show up to his house and you violate him, and you do things you know you would not be able to do if the High Chief, The Rock, was here. And that is exactly why I am here. That is why I put together a plan to take everything from you, Roman Reigns, because you do not deserve it. Tribal Chief, head of the table, is a title that needs to be deserved and needs to be earned. And son, you have not done that. And come this Sunday, I'm going to show you exactly why they call me High Chief. I am going to show you exactly why that stripe of head of the table is going to be taken off your vest and slapped on the rocks. I am going to show you exactly why the millions show up each and every single day. Do us all a favor and shut the hell up. I know what you're going to say. You're going to preach about the millions. You're going to ask me if I can smell what The Rock is cooking. Let me bypass all that for you and lay down what's going to happen this Sunday. Me and you are going to step into the main event, and we are going to do exactly what my father would have wanted us to do, exactly what your father would have wanted us to do. And we are going to tear the house down, and we are going to main event in the name of NOI. But you know what's going to be different compared to your version? I am going to walk away WWE Champion, because whether you like to admit it or not, this is just the beginning of Roman Reigns' story. And I have taken too many losses, too many times, and I've come to work with a smile on my face. That is no more. If I want it, I am taking it. And this Sunday, I want to beat you. So guess what, Rocky? I am beating you. Well, Roman Reigns letting it be known here tonight. And as you see, Jacob Fatu talking a little bit of smack to The Rock, as The Rock getting in the face of the Samoan werewolf, and Roman taking this opportunity to leave the ring before things get a little conflicted with the Tribal Chief, as this one is official. It is wrapped up, and it is in the history books. This Sunday, your main event, Rock, Roman, one-on-one. And that one's going to be a doozy, as ladies and gentlemen, this one's going to be damn good as well. LA Knight and Swerve. And that's not all, as we are going to be seeing the Undisputed Era go against the Usos for the tag team titles. And this one's going to be good as well. 6 top guys from Raw and Mayhem are stepping into the ring to decide who will climb the ladder and win Money in the Bank.